we were talking about, we wanted to discuss some philosophical questions while we were kind of on the podcast as
Uh-huh.
well, and going back to help and importance of help. What this question that I kind of found online that I found really interesting. I just would like to hear your opinion on it. It's what is more important, to help yourself,
Uh-huh.
to help your family, to help your society, or to help the world?
Oof.
What's your opinion on that?
Help the world. I mean, listen, I think everything is vital. Each of those points are important in their own way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where I have a bit of a stronger opinion is that imagine you're in a relationship with a girl or with family or whatever, like you're in any sort of relationship, but you're not.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying too hard to please other people. You're trying too hard to help to do something.
To change the world.
You're trying to push this boulder up this hill, okay? But you can't do it because it's too heavy, and you know that if you keep on pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, this boulder is gonna roll over you and kill you, right?
Yeah.
A way that you go through that is asking for help, and that help is usually helping yourself. So, I feel like to make any change, you have to put yourself as number one. But
mate, I couldn't agree more. So I've
no,
got to carry on because I've got a point that carries on from it.
Please, I think that's what I
It's
want to say.
It's exactly kind of just carrying on from that point. It's almost like a ripple effect. If you put yourself as number one and help yourself, the helping of yourself to make yourself a better person will directly help the family and the people that you directly surround yourself with. And if you can help those people and surround yourself with you and help your family out, that family's going to be able to help the society that helps around you, and which will therefore in turn help the
no,
world.
You're right. And
the boulder analogy is a perfect example because you're just saying if I push that boulder up on my own, it won't help. But if I get my whole family to help me,
of course
they'll be able to move that boulder. And if they can't, then the society will help them. But you have to be able to make sure that you've got the right stepping stones to be able to get the people in your society to help you out.
You always need help to do everything. You know, there's not a lot of things that you can do alone in the world.
It's horrible to say, but you almost have to. And I don't believe this directly. I believe it's like a manifestation of it, but you have to make people understand the importance of things, which may be for your own selfish desires. But if you can make that person believe that it's good for them, then they will be able to help you.
Yeah, I mean, if you see someone you love in a bad position, obviously you want to help them. But if that person can't accept that help, they'll never help themselves. You know what I mean? We've said it before about people that we're friends with. We can help them so much. We can do this and that for them. But at one point, that some people need to realize things that will make them. You know, I feel like self-realization is the key to any progression. You know,
mate, it really, really is. So that's a quote that keeps kind of people that are in isolation, I think, are starting to realize a little bit more as well. You sit back and you're like, the whole world is a standstill almost, but I can still progress myself to make myself a better version.
No, that's
of myself.
perfect.
That
is great.
I was speaking to Nathan.
Which Nathan?
Indian Nathan.
How's he doing?
And I was speaking to him. No, he's still in Manchester. So him and Hans are both still in Manchester because they can't get flights home to India and Singapore respectively. So they're kind of just stuck there, and it's kind of a crazy world that they're probably experiencing because they're away from their families. They don't have loved ones near them to be able to help them out and support
it's
themselves.
It'll be a real journey for them as well. You know, being alone.
Yeah, and no, it must be crazy, but I think Nath is handling it very, very well. He's kind of going the right way with it. I was speaking to him about Wim Hof, and he was like, "Oh, mate, he's gone on such a tangent with all the stuff. He's kind of developed his understanding and knowledge of Wim Hof now." And you know, when we were talking about it, it's like the breathing techniques and understanding this work, and it's almost like meditative state that you get into if you practice this breathing and going into it, and you develop things and learn for yourself. He's meditating, he's working out as he needs to, and I'm looking at it as in terms of like at least he's progressing himself when he's in a time where he doesn't have much else to do.
No,
he doesn't have much else to kind of like concentrate and push himself forward in, which is very, very bold and strong because the easiest thing to do is fucking sit at home all day and just get pissed and do nothing.
Yeah,
because it's the easiest option, and I'm doing it myself.
This pushes to the question: are we using this time wisely? You know, like all the time we complain about not having enough time, and now we have nothing but time. Are we using our time wisely?
Are you asking me directly that, or are you just asking generally?
I'm asking you what you think. Are you using... Well, both. Are you personally, Sunny, using your time wisely, and do you think people are, generally?
Myself? No. I think you can always progress. You can always progress yourself further to do better for yourself. And the moment that you stop and think you are the best version of yourself that can be, that's when you lose.
Of course. Yeah.
I think the constant being like, oh, I can do this, or let me try and do this, or let me put my foot in that door, or try this, or experiment with this. That kind of process of developing yourself and pushing yourself up. Mate, no one knows everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that think they know everything know the least out of everyone. There's always more that you can go for. I've been trying to learn the Rubik's Cube, and I've been sitting here for fucking an hour trying to do it. And I was like, oh, I've got 2 layers done.
Really? You got 2 layers done?
Say no more. And then, yeah, I got 2 layers done. And then I tried to do the third one, fucked it, and just left it there. I'm going to sort it out another day. It'll be a new dawn,
for
a
a
new
rainy day.
For a rainy day, exactly. But that's the thing. There's always that constant evolution and progression that people need to do. And I think people are too... And before this chronic crisis, it was even more so. It was too much of instant gratification that people got. People were able to get everything they wanted at the click of their fingers. Everything from fast food getting delivered to their door, to getting people the right assignments for them to be able to go on Tinder and you can swipe to have sex with whoever you want to. It's such an easy method that people kind of almost got lazy and didn't understand the hard work.
We're taking things for granted, didn't we? Well, we have, and now we're paying for it.
Exactly. If you look at any animal in the animal kingdom, they don't eat for a week and they can hunt for days to be able to find one meal for themselves.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Think about that. If we were wild animals, we would have to hunt for hours and hours and hours a day to get it, rather than go down and put a pizza in the oven and pissed off that it takes 20 minutes rather than 15 minutes. Like, it's the world that we live in, and I think people are just realizing that they have all the time in the world so they can develop themselves to be the people that they want to be now. And the moment that people start to realize